The 87th annual Oscar nominations were announced yesterday and met with some criticism. 23 ABC's Kelly Johnson has more on what many are saying is a lack of diversity in this year's nominations.
It's official. This year's Oscar nominations are the least diverse that they have been since 1995. That makes it 17 years.
That's weird. That doesn't sound right.
Hollywood is Bakersfield's neighbor to the south by just over 100 miles. But some say what happens in Hollywood doesn't affect them one bit.
I haven't really paid too much attention to that kind of stuff because it's not the first thing that is on my mind.
And then there are those who do care.
African Americans do participate in the economy, especially in the movie industry. We go to movies and we look to see African American actors. That's the only way I would go is whenever there's Denzel is in a movie or any other African American is in a movie, then I will go.
Movie ticket buyers are women and people of color. That should be reflected in the awards that are supposed to represent that community.
The film that comes to mind is Selma. It got the nom for Best Picture, but individual actors and director were snubbed in the individual categories.
You know, for me, race doesn't mean anything.
Dewey Compton says that Selma is on his must-see list because he wants to see a piece of American history.
I love Martin Luther King because I love what he stood for as far as, taking a peaceful approach to demonstrating and making a change in the world.
Juanita Chavez works for the Dolores Huerta Foundation and says the nominations goes back to the Academy Committee.
When you have an awards committee that's 62% elderly white male, you're excluding a lot of the population in those decision-making processes.
However, she feels that Hollywood is, in fact, making progress.
You know that they've come a long way in beginning to cast women and people of color and people of different sexual orientations in a more positive light, but they still have a way to go.
The 87th Annual Academy Awards are scheduled to air on February 22nd.